Hi there, I'm Tanya Windiger, and having complex post-traumatic stress disorder myself, social gatherings are really difficult for myself, whether this is the Christmas that's just coming up, whether this is weddings or other things. And I'm a master at working myself up the days leading up to it, it's like that's when I start to get restless, I can't sleep, I have nightmares, I have flashbacks, and everything kind of just flares up. And it's like, gosh, and it could just be being with your friends, being with people you actually really like being with, and you still have the same flare-up. And I got really, really frustrated about this, but I try really hard these days to read my signs and really focus on, especially when I start having restless nights. I don't know where you're at on your journey right now, but I know 10 years ago I would have laughed at that because I didn't sleep properly any night. So I was a mess back then, but I'm better now, and I know I get okay sleeps, but when they start to decline, I know something's up, something's really triggering me, some things I can't switch off. And then I know I need to spend extra time and focus throughout the day. Like on the dot of every hour, I check in with myself. Okay, how am I feeling right now? What am I thinking right now? Am I thinking about things in the past? Am I worrying about what's going to happen in the future? And how present am I right now? Or what happened just then? Did I just give this situation way too much emotional charge? Way more charge than it actually deserves. Just because maybe someone gave you a stare or something. Did you kind of really get worked up over this, like something really significant happened? Did you have a 90-10 reaction, like they say, 10% of the reaction is actually justified for the now, and 90% of the reaction stems from the past, from the traumatic event. Was it one of those reactions? So I constantly check in with myself to become really, really aware. It's like, hey, pull back, calm, center, and it's getting easier at times, but still, when it comes up to social times, when I know those things like Christmas coming up, everything is flaring up. I get more easily irritated. I like snapping at people and things like that. I start not being able to cope with so much. Like I didn't have internet for 3 days, and I was like, I totally freaked out. And it's like, it's just the internet. At the end of the day, I didn't have internet at home. I could still go out and get internet, some access somewhere else. But know that when the little things really get to me, that's when I really know I have to focus even more, check in with myself all the time, center myself in the here and now, make sure I go for my walks to help myself get centered again, do my exercises, what can I see, hear, feel, and those kind of things, meditate. And I can't stress it enough, because I know everyone wants to have connections to other people, and all our PTSD symptoms actually work against that. We try to, because it makes it so difficult for us to have that, and so we have to work extra hard on ourselves to be able to kind of enjoy social gatherings, even if it's just for split seconds, and even if you can only be there for the start of it and then we have to go. But if you can just be part a little bit for it. So I hope some of those strategies help you in the lead up to social events, to really check in with yourself. And then when you're actually there, really constantly ground yourself, even if it's like wearing a bracelet or something to remind yourself here and now, I'm an adult right now. I couldn't protect myself in the past, but right now I can. I'm an adult. I can protect myself now. I'm no longer this helpless, hopeless child or whatever. I used to hate feeling like this. I still slip into it at times, but I'm getting better at creating awareness when I slip into this back, and I feel like this timid little girl again. It's like, hey, you're an adult, you know, stand up for yourself, be brave, and, you know, you have nothing to be scared of. You have a right to be here, just like everyone else. You're a worthy person, and you definitely deserve to have a lot of fun over this festive season. So with this, there's always lots and lots of love and all the rainbows to brighten up all those difficult times. So please share any tips you have to get yourself through that difficult festive season, so to speak. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye.